Guys, guess what? I'm halfway through the book. And I got a cool camera. It's actually a really cheap camera, but it's way better than the one I was using before. So instead of awkwardly holding the pictures up to the camera like this, I'm just gonna film it from above with cool music playing. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so the first one was Fishing Fly. I just drew a bunch of cute characters. For Black Hole, I drew this exact same image, but like with Crayola markers, and it looked so bad. Like, I don't know why I decided to use Crayola markers for that, so I like collaged over it, but I drew the same thing. Yeah. For Cyclops, just like a Cyclops girl, Swan, mirror, microphone. I was thinking of getting one of those cool headsets like a long time ago, but then I was like, nah, I'll just go with the cheap stuff. Pretzels, newspaper. I tried to draw like my own Sherlock Holmes because I've never played a Sherlock Holmes game where they didn't make you read a bunch of frickin' newspapers. Like, oh god. For submarine, I drew this little cat submarine I feel like the cat would use to go look at some fishes underwater. Scrambled eggs, this is the order I always get at Cracker Barrel. And eel, wave, for bike, and leather boots. I combined them, I cheated. Bunch of keys, coffee cup, my self-portrait, which looks exactly like me. I feel like if I had put my buck teeth in there, it would look more like me. Because like if you're drawing in a cartoony style, it's probably best to just put as many defining features as possible. So yeah, I should have put my teeth in there, it would look more like me. Snake charmer, playground, sumo wrestler. This is from a level of Katamari Forever I cannot get past. We have to like collect all the food and then knock off his other sumo wrestler off of a platform. I can't do it. It's Chandelure from Pokemon. A magic 8-ball. For secrets, I drew like a really cliche, just like, oh, it's a diary. But then I was like, oh, I should have drawn Mr. Roboto. That's way cooler. This is a mimic. For children's toy, I drew a Furby because I totally was one of those kids that had a Furby. I don't know if any of you out there had one, but great toy. I was practicing drawing stuff like different crystals and crystal ball and stuff for something that sparkles. For the penguin, do a little penguin wedding, unicorn. My pirate, she has like all kinds of awesome treasure, and I feel like she's about to meet the mermaid from last time. Wait, I'll show you. Where is she? This mermaid. And they're gonna get together. It's gonna be magical. Pattern, suit of armor, pinball machine. This is based off a drawing I did in school, and one of my friends said it looked like the volcano was farting, and the other guys were like disappointed in him, so I had to just draw it again. Just a seahorse, Ninja Turtle, Happy Monsters. I don't know what makes me think that's futuristic at all. I don't know. It's just a weird shaped car. The 3 little pigs. The brick one, the stick one, and the hay one. A magic amulet, which kind of looks like the one from Secret Nim. This Yeti, which is this like sweet innocent Yeti. He's so cute. Oh, it's a pun. Get it? Monkey Ranch. Oh, that's so clever. Me. This is supposed to be like it's unzipping it and then there's space behind there. Like outer space. Oh god. This looks like Mr. Fix-It. This is from Sherlock. These are pretty self-explanatory. Telescope, piano, a windmill. I don't know why it's on this person's head. I guess it's like powering his dead stare. I had a really hard time with the samurai. I went over it so many times, collaging over and over, and it's still like pretty bad, so I'm sorry. The ghost, different hot air balloons, bubbles. You can tell, like, with a lot of these, you can tell what ones I really wasn't into. Hey, no. We had this. Yeah, you can tell what ones I really wasn't into. Like this one, I just didn't feel like coming up with anything clever or anything, so I just drew cookies, and that's it. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Snake scales, pair of socks, high dive, belt. Well, they're bullet belts instead of a pants belt. Figure skater, fisherman, space, rocket girl, jack-o'-lantern. Cinderella is a glass slipper. Get it? It's a slipper. This is based on that GIF, you know, that GIF with the guy like opening the hay like that. Oh, it makes me laugh every time. Bumper cars. It's me with that, you know, that Banksy, the Dismaland guy. That's from Oregon Trail for Covered Wagon. Spy, it's a fly on the wall, although I couldn't really draw him on a wall, so I draw him peering behind a wall. Fighter jet, he's a mad jet. Parachute and tree bark. A radio. Some classic art in this art gallery you probably learned about in your art history classes. Probably familiar with those. Bow and arrow. I realized I drew a cat also for the Archer prompt, like way back, but I feel like this one's better. I don't know. Pepperoni pizza. It's supposed to be a UFO. I don't know if you can tell. Snail. Bushel of apples. Get it? It's a bush L of apple. Yeah. Talking object. Who knows what horrible things that soda can is saying. And then a harp. Chess pieces. These actually came out pretty decent when I drew them in pencil, and then when I went over it, I kind of like ruined it. And for the sprinkler, I originally just drew like a straight up sprinkler, and I was like, wow, that's boring. So I drew this over it. Electricity, very detailed computer keyboard. Presents for my dog. A barn. For Plaid, I drew a Hannibal because if you ever seen that show, he just wears like these awesome plaid suits all the time. For jewelry, I really wanted to draw someone with cool grills, but I couldn't really, I don't know, grills are really hard to draw, so they just look stupid. Ballet. For curtains, drew like a shower curtain. I couldn't think of anything clever for this, I don't know. Oh, I cheated again, look, I combined two, Saturn's rings, bird cage, swamp creature, horse and carriage, banana peel, a stapler, thunderstorm. A movie poster. I was gonna draw like King Kong, then I just ended up making it a koala instead. Sega. Drew the dark mark for a skull, or my own version of it, I guess. An elf. Alien plant life, like a little creature in there too. First love. And new baby. It's Harry Potter. Kids jumping, glaciers, shark. Scarf, a really long scarf. Wheelchair. You can tell I wasn't really into this whole page. Like, I don't know what I was thinking with any of these. Pedestal. I didn't feel like drawing like a basic pedestal, so I drew like a mouse on the shrooms as his pedestal. I don't know. Police car, pug. Someone who is full of joy. This is how I would be full of joy. Well, that's it so far. That's halfway through. Yeah.